Hey great people, welcome to Forever's Guide. How you guys doing? Thanks for tuning in. Today we are exploring something fun and super useful in English, opposite adjectives, also known as opposite words. In this book, I'll be showing you colorful examples that make learning easy, clear, and exciting. From big and small to happy and sad, you will see how opposite helps us describe the world around us. Are you ready for this? This scrapbook doesn't just show vocabulary, it also includes simple sentences and conversation questions that make learning practical and fun. From fast and slow to clean and dirty, you will see real examples that help learners understand and use opposite confidently. So sit back, enjoy the creativity, and let's dive into this everyday opposite together. Are you ready? Okay, guys, let's start. Turn off, turn on. So the opposite of thoughtful is selfish, or you can say careless or inconsiderate, something like that. The next is entrance, and the opposite is exit. Broad, it's supposed to be narrow, so they mistakenly wrote broad. Remember, these are activities I gave my students to do, and they came out with this following my instruction. So let's continue. The opposite of freeze is melt. The opposite of noise is quiet. Let's get to see more of the opposite words. Opposite of span is to save. And so that's where we have narrow here. Can you see the opposite of narrow? It's supposed to be broad. So they mistakenly wrote that. Don't worry, I had to spare them for that. Everyone is not perfect. Okay, guys. So the opposite of broad is what we saw over there, which is narrow. So let's continue to see more of the vocabulary in this beautiful scrapbook. The opposite of old-fashioned is modern. The opposite of comedy is drama. The next we have full. The opposite of full is empty. The opposite of dark is light. So can you see how beautifully made the book was made? Yeah, can you see it? The next is safety. The opposite of safety is danger, and the opposite of sour is sweet. The opposite of king is queen. Work is play. Actually, my instruction was for them to write not only in English but also translating it into Thai language, but they forgot to do that. Anyways, I spared them for that. So let's continue to see those other vocabulary. We have tall and short. The opposite of fat is thin. The opposite of happy is sad. The opposite of straight is curly. The opposite of swamped is bored. So guys, this is just one of the books. There are three of them we are going to be seeing in this video. Okay guys, so just keep watching and let's continue to explore the book. The next part after the vocabulary is making sentences. Okay guys, you see how big the book is, very attractive and lovely. Even if you don't want to study English, having something like this in your hand, it will motivate you to study. Guys, my students love these activities. I'm telling you, it motivates them to learn English and also to easily remember sentences or make sentences. So let's explore those questions. What is the opposite of hard? What is the opposite of big? What is the opposite of happy? What is the opposite of fast? What is the opposite of day? So they will ask that question and obviously give their answers. And the next part is the coffee is hot, but the ice cream is cold. Those are the 5 sentences they had to make. And guys, when they were presenting this, they will not only read those questions or make those sentences in English, but they also have to translate into Thai language so that they have a better understanding of whatever they are presenting. So this is one of the book, guys. Can you see? Just look at it clearly. You can ask your students, share this video to them, and they will produce something similar like this, very attractive, and put them into their library. So guys, looking at this one, let's look over it again. Yeah. And remember, when they were doing this book, they can decorate it with whichever way they want to decorate. You can see those lovely decoration they had to attach on it to make the book more fun, interesting, and playful, right? Yeah. So let's look at the other next group of students that made this one, which is still opposite, but in using a different design. Can you see that? They crafted this out and drew it, yeah, and colored. You see, they are very good at things like this, coloring, drawings, and so on. Yeah. So can you see this other design? You see, it is totally different from the other book, and it's still beautiful. So see the technique they made. You see where the vocabulary is coming from. Can you see where the vocabulary is coming from? It's coming from that sector there. So with the opposite of light is dark, the opposite of tall is short. Yeah, it's just like a card form. Very interesting, guys. Just look at this book. They are beautiful. Yeah, so after looking at that, let's get to see the next set of cards that contains opposite words. We have on, lower. The opposite of left is right. The opposite of bad is good. You see them drawing like that. They are good at things like this. They can draw very well. The opposite of white is black. The opposite of cool is hot. We're done with that set. Keeping that in there. Can you see? Guys, just forward this video to your students. They will know what to do. They love things like this. I'm telling you the truth. So the next part after our vocabulary, as you know, our normal routine is to ask question and answer. See, you see the design in a pizza form, ASK and ASNWER. Ask and answer. So we are opening the asking part right now. Can you see it? Oh my god, guys, each time when I'm looking at these books now myself, I'm motivated. I feel happy reading from these their books. I really enjoyed these books, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, because it looks so charming, attractive, and interesting, guys. So let's look at the question. They said, do you know the opposite of big? And they put the word there, big. Do you know the opposite of hot? Is it night? So those are the questions, and they had to highlight the big verse, big vocabulary, and this other part is the answer of those questions over there. So the opposite of happy is sad. I know the opposite of big is small. The opposite of hot is cold. No, it's day, and so on. So let's close that back. You see, just see it. Just see it, guys. Just look at it. Very beautiful. Yeah, we are closing the answer. And let's continue to explore the book, guys. See how colorful it looks like. Guys, introduce this into your classroom. So now the next part is sentences. Yes, they are following the instruction I gave them and exactly what they are producing. I asked them to do like this, do like that, do like this, and they have to produce me this. And I'm really pleased because this is exactly what I wanted them to do. Their room is dirty, okay, but the flat is clean, something like that. Let's open the next. He is always happy, but sometimes he feels sad. Let's look at question sentence 3. My house is near the school, but his house is far. So you can see that it is written in both English and in Thai. Can you see? Her bag is new, but my bag is old. So there are 5 sentences. And let's look at the last sentence. We have the coffee is hot, but the juice is coal. Just see the way that is presented. Look at, guys, look at this. Look at this book. Isn't it beautiful? Tell me, guys. Share this to your students. Share it to them. Give them activities like this after you have taught them the opposite adjectives. After teaching them, give them activities like this. They will produce something beautiful. Okay, guys? And the last part is their role play. The role play which they have to do or act in my class, like a drama, speaking within themselves according to their group of members. They will have to act this out, talking about opposite adjectives. So tell me, teaching your students with the topic opposite adjectives, with sentences, question and answers, and even producing a book like this will give them a very broader knowledge, or like a very deep knowledge on what they are studying. So I will encourage you guys to introduce something like this into your classroom. And let's look at the last book. Okay, guys, there were about 6 of these books, so I just selected 3 to show you guys. Okay, so this one I'll quickly run over it because yeah, we have already seen most of the vocabulary. We have full, empty, but see how beautiful this design is. Also, it looks like more of a magazine. Can you see? They are so creative, guys. They're so creative, and they told me vividly that they enjoyed learning vocabulary or learning new words in this kind of manner, in this kind of display of books. Okay, so please, I will still emphasize, share this book to your kids, to your students, to even the extra classes you can be having. You can be tutoring some students back at home, not only in your school milieu. In your home, you can be having extra classes with some students trying to learn English. Show them something like this. It is not only by writing on the board and they read and they answer your question, blah 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 blah. So guys, I hope you find this video very interesting. And what are you still waiting for? Share it to teachers, share it to your students, share it to your guardians, share it to others. Thanks for watching, guys. I remain your forever guide. Bye.